Hello everyone, welcome to today's session on Spyder IDE. Spyder stands for Scientific Python Development Environment. To launch the IDE, go to your Windows search bar and look for Spyder app. Once you click on this, it will launch the Spyder IDE environment. To get familiar with the Spyder IDE, I will use this image which will make us familiar with the different section on Spyder IDE environment. The first section that we want to go through is the code block, which is highlighted by this green border. If you go to Spyder IDE, this is the place where you are going to write your code. The next section that we want to focus on is the current working directory. Right now my current working directory is my E drive. If you want to change this working directory, you can go to this icon, click on it and navigate to any directory you want on your system. You can also use this drop down arrow to switch to any other directory you worked on. The next tab we want to focus on is the File Explorer and the Variable Explorer features. File Explorer tab shows you the files present in your current working directory. So if I go to my E drive and the folder which I am working on, I have two files there. One is CSV file and the other is PNG. These files are reflecting in my File Explorer. The next feature is the Variable Explorer. Variable Explorer shows me the variables which are present in my Python environment. As of now, I don't have any variables in my Python environment, so it looks empty. The last section that we want to focus on is the Python console, or you can see the output window. This is a section where you will see the output of your Python code. If I go to my Spyder IDE, this is how my output window or output section looks like. Let's try to print our hello world message in the output window. Now to execute this, I can use my keyboard shortcut, which is Ctrl Enter. Now in Spyder I can execute single lines by selecting like this and pressing Ctrl Enter. As you can see, we are getting the output message as hello world. If you want to execute the whole file in one go, you can click on this green play button, or you can press F5 from your keyboard. As soon as I press F5, first it will ask me to save my file. Let's say I want to give my file name as my first script. The extension for this file will be .py, and let's say I want to save this in my E drive YouTube Spyder folder. I will click on save, and now you can see the name of my file changed to my first script. If you hover over this part, it will show you where it is saved. Right? Now let's try to create some variables. First I will create an integer variable x, then I will create an integer variable y, and let's say I want to calculate the multiplication of these two numbers, x multiplied by y. Now to execute this file in one go, I can simply press F5. As soon as I press 5, I am getting only the print statement output, which is hello world. If you want to see z in output, you have to add one more print statement which says print z. And when I first save this file and execute this, you can see I am getting my multiplication result here. Right? Now the important thing to notice here is Variable Explorer is populated now. It has three variables which are x, y and z, and it will show what is the type of these variables and what are the values these variables holds. Right? Let's try to import or read our diabetes.csv file. So first I have to import a library, a very famous library in Python, which is pandas. So do not worry about the syntax, we are going to cover this in our future videos. For now, I just want to show you how to read data in Spyder IDE using our pandas read CSV function. I just have to mention the name of my file, which is diabetes.csv, right? And I select these two lines now and I will execute it. So as you can see, it has created a new variable here which says the name of variable is df, its type is data frame, and in size it is showing it has 768 rows and 9 columns. One more thing which is very famous in Spyder is you can click on this section, in fact right click, copy it, and let's say if you perform some analysis and you want to share that analysis with someone, you can simply go to a tool like Excel and you can simply do a Ctrl V here and all your data can be saved in an Excel file. So that's a very easy and important feature which is available in Spyder IDE. So now I'm going to show you the 3 bonus tricks that makes your environment more enjoyable and makes your coding in Spyder environment more fun. So what we can do is we can go to preference tab first. So this is the preference icon here. You can click here and let's go to editor section. What I want to do is I want to enable the inbuilt code analysis in Spyder IDE, which follows the PEP8 guidelines. What are PEP8? PEP8 are, you can say, the Python standards which makes your code more consistent and more readable. So to enable this code analysis, I will go to the preference tab. In this, I will select editor. In editor, I will go to code introspection analysis tab. And here I will check this box which says real-time code style analysis as per the PEP8 standards. Then I will click on apply and I will say OK. Once you do this, it will analyze your code and it will show you some warnings if something is wrong with your code, right? Now these warnings will be displayed by these small icons on the left hand side. Now this says at least 2 spaces before the inline comment. So I have this as inline comment and I have only 1 space here. If I give 1 more space and save my program, you can see this warning is going. In the same way, I have 1 more warning here which says that the import module should be at the top of my program. So I will cut this line, I will paste here, and I will again save. As you can see, now my warning has reduced. So PEP8 is very useful in making your code more readable and more consistent, and it's very easy to enable it in Spyder IDE. The second bonus tip that I want to show you is to change the theme of your Spyder IDE. How to change the theme? So you have to go to your preference tab. You have to go to syntax coloring option, and there are a lot of themes available. So right now my current theme is Spyder Dark. If you don't like this theme, you can change it to, let's say, IDLE. It also shows you the preview in this section. If I click on apply and said OK, it will change the theme. So it depends on which theme you like and more comfortable with, and you enjoy which theme more. You can select that theme and work on it. The last tip for the day is how to restart your kernel. So as you can see on this IPython console, I have this small settings button here. If you click on this, you can click on restart kernel. If you restart the kernel, or if you want to remove all your variables from the environment, you can click on remove all variables and you can click on yes. It will flush all the environment variables from your current environment. If you want to restart the kernel, you can click on restart kernel and say yes. It will restart your IPython console kernel. Alright guys, please subscribe to get updates on data science using Python content. Thanks for watching, happy learning and stay safe.